Just so that people don't think that we like filmed this video like 6 years ago, because those are both really old.
Yeah.
What are news shows that you guys are watching right now?
So we were talking
I
about.
watched the first Rambo recently.
You went even older.
And welcome back to a titillating episode of The Careful.
I don't like how you said that.
What?
Titillating. Is that the right way?
Tichu?
I don't know. Is that the I've heard it like that.
I've heard that like.
I'm gonna not double news, but I'm gonna look at the definition.
Part of me feels
So
like
it's
I don't
still
like
a part
using
of
words like that.
Titillating, right? I thought it was titillating.
I desperately want Joe to be like lying to me, blatantly to my face right now.
And he's here watching memes.
It's like, I just gotta finish this dog video. What does it mean? Titillating.
After I watch this golden retriever video. Okay. Titillating. Arousing. Mild sexual excitement.
So it's ew, dude.
Oh.
Mild.
Salacious.
So sexual, huh?
So it's specifically sexual excitement.
No, mild.
It's mild sexual.
But just a little.
Mild for some people is spicy AF.
So it's an undertone of sexualness.
Yeah. Because, okay, titillate. Stimulate or excite, especially in a sexual way.
So like a wet t-shirt contest.
Yeah, that's titillating.
Because you're not fully sexual, but you're like, ooh.
Like, is this a titillating gesture?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's full-blown sexual, I think.
So why is this episode sexy?
No, I was just saying it was arousing. I didn't say it was specifically physical.
I misled Anthony.
But food could be titillating. Like it can, be like, oh,
How about where's the food, Ken?
that's what I'm saying.
Those pineapple buns are.
It's all tied to erotic.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Then can I just say welcome to a salacious episode?
Well, according to Merriam-Webster, it says pleasantly stimulating or exciting. So your original way of using it was correct. But I used Google AI and they said
It's sexual undertones.
Gemini.
sexual.
Is Merriam-Webster one person or is it a collab?
I think it's a collab. I think it's a law firm.
Asking if it's a collab is funny. Is it a group of guys?
Okay, guys, we got to talk about this. I actually even saw in our Discord, so make sure you sign up on our Patreon to get
Discord.
conversation about somebody saying like we need like content updates of like different like TV shows and things that are like bingeable, watchable. From our opinion, and yo, TV is so good right now.
Because movies are awful. That's the thing. Like movies are not good.
That means you're actually having a productive life.
Yeah.
I got time for 2 episodes a night.
A day.
One or two.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, but I'm on Vikings though. I'm almost done.
What season are you on, Vikings?
I'm on the last season.
Oh.
The last, whatever the last. Not the spin-off, the OG one. Yeah.
Did you watch Vikings?
I did watch all
You
the
like it?
Vikings. Vikings is really good.
So you think it's fire?
I think it's dope, but it's like you got to be in that season. You know, when you're into fantasy lore or what's there's a word for it, like the like a timepiece. No, not titillating.
Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, but it's there's like a word for it. There's a term.
Yeah, we like whack shit. Yeah.
It's not whack. It's not whack. It's not what else.
Yeah, you like stupid shit.
Trending?
That's fine. That's
Trending?
fine.
No, it's like old.
Describe Vikings in your experience with it.
Vikings looks tight. I would
Wait,
watch
is Vikings, is there any magical shit happening?
No, it's real. It's historical.
It's historical, which means that there's like an essence of it because they believe in the Norse gods, and there's like a seer.
Yeah.
There's a seer who literally like can't.
You can't tell if it's a dream or if it's real. Like it's, you know what I mean?
It's
Like
just
when
set
a
in
god
that world.
visits you, it's still mysterious to.
But they all go to the seer and they're like, "What's my future?" type shit, and he always gives them a sort of weird, twisted riddle answer, and then they have to lick his hand afterwards.
But it ain't like Game of Thrones magic.
You can't freeze an apple or some shit, right?
No, it's like shaman magic.
Yeah, it's like shaman magic.
Okay.
But like they also keep it mysterious and grounded to where it's like you can see tribal people doing this shit.
Period piece.
period piece.
Oh, okay. Oh, I want to watch it.
No, because I know everyone's been like period pieces. Everybody likes Vikings. Everyone's been talking about American Primeval. I haven't seen that.
I tried to watch that, but maybe I tried to watch it like in a weird context, so I gotta like sit down and like try again. But
Well, I heard it's like a heavy show though, and it's like
But Vikings got so many spin-offs now. Like Valhalla and
Viking Valhalla is like fun.
Yeah.
But like, Okay, did anybody else watch Vikings?
No, I want to watch it. I'll maybe watch it next. After White Lotus.
I'm on the last season.
You said that. I only have one character that I really hate in that show.
Tovi, the girl.
Torvi.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No. It is a girl.
It is a girl?
It is a girl.
Pick. Oh, who would Anthony hate?
It's not. You hate Torvi? She's such a random.
Hannah fucking hates her.
She's such a random side character.
No, because she's like, that bitch is such a useless bitch, and she gets to live for so long. Like, she loses all of her fucking kids. She's like a shield maiden that's not a convincing shield maiden because she's so frail. She can't fucking fight. She's always getting, and then she's like, she sucks. Like, what's her thing?
She doesn't do anything wrong though.
But that's what she's like. But she's useless and she's causing trouble. And then it's hilarious.
Do they speak English or is it all subtitles?
No, it's English. But like they have like an accent.
They do those like slight transitions where like when they, for example, the Northerners when they raid into like Wessex or something like that, then those people are speaking English. So like Old English, which means these guys are speaking like regular English. Or if it's like vice versa, if you like transition where like the Wessex people are speaking our English, then they'll go back into their Nordic language or whatever, and it just transitions like that so that you understand.
There's a differentiation.
I don't know who's the
Lagertha.
Shut up, for real? Okay, I would agree with you for her last season.
Her last couple
They
seasons.
fucked her character up.
I don't wanna get spoilers.
I'm gonna forget these
And
names.
she's just like, for some, I don't believe her accent. It's weird.
You don't believe her accent?
Maybe it's her acting. There's something about it that feels really.
What's your impression of that character?
Okay, so I actually blame the writers because what I found out is that it was on History Channel or like a different channel for the first couple of seasons, and it got bought, and it went to a different group. Do you remember, like, I don't know if it's 4 or season 3, but it started getting really erotic and sexual for no fucking reason, and then that's when she became lesbian and shit. Oh, yeah. And then it got like, and then I think maybe it was like kind of like during the woke time where like it had to be like women empowerment, and then so her character, I think, was less and less believable. So it's not her acting that was bad. I think she's a good actor, but I think it was the writing.
I had no problems with her in the first 3 seasons.
That's what I'm saying, right? Is like later on, it was just not a satisfying character because I just think it was shit writing for that season, and then it gets a little better.
And then spoiler alert, but no spoiler alert.
It's okay.
I don't like where like our main protagonist, how his arc like ends.
If you guys want to know the anime version of Vikings, there's a show.
Saga?
Yeah, there's a show called Vinland Saga. Super good.
Is it the same brand?
No.
Oh, it's just
like
Vikings.
It's just about Vikings.
Season 2 is too slow for me.
It's called, that's why people call it Farmland Saga, because it's just him in a farm. But so here's the thing, the narrative and the story is so good. Like the first season is super good. It's about like this boy whose dad, I don't know if I should spoil the story, but basically it's about a boy. Yeah, it's about a boy.
He's not gonna watch anime.
Yeah, and so there's this, I guess the bad guy kills his dad, but then the bad guy adopts the son and then trains him and makes him
Genghis Khan's story.
Yeah, and so he becomes this crazy, ruthless warrior.
Just so that people don't think that we like filmed this video like 6 years ago, because those are both really old.
Yeah.
What are new shows that you guys are watching right now?
We were talking
I
about.
watched the first Rambo recently.
You went even older. A new show?
It was pretty good.
For the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard it was like, what'd you think?
Rambo First Blood. It was pretty good.
Did you cry in his monologue?
And then I found out there's actually, the first Rambo has 2 parts. And I haven't watched the second one. And then I watched the other Rambo, and I watched Rambo Last Blood.
Damn, so you went on Rambo's spree.
Yeah.
What did Taika think?
I love Rambo.
He likes Rambo.
He's like,
too.
Rambo's sick.
It's crazy that you're just letting Taika watch Rambo.
Didn't we watch that shit when we were
watched
8?
it, but like we watched it and like I would still get in trouble for watching it, so I'd have to watch it with like older cousins.
But I'm like, I came out great.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, but if it wasn't for kids, they made so many Rambo toys though. Do you remember that?
Rambo was like the thing. You know how many people named their dogs Rambo at that time? Everybody named their dog
John Rambo, dude.
John Rambo's a hard name, bro.
You know what's
Oh
a
my
new
God.
show?
The first one was crazy.
So what's an older show?
Oh my god, older than that.
What's something older?
Guys, when are we gonna talk about Severance or Solo Leveling or
All right,
White
my bad, my
Lotus?
bad, my bad. All right, I'm gonna get this off my. I've been telling. I was asking you guys. We should start talking about White Lotus because everyone talks about it. It's a really good show. I'm really into it this season.
Season 3.
Season 3.
Well, how many episodes are we in? Fuck.
The Thai girl.
Got it. Yeah, everybody was talking about
Okay,
her.
I'll watch it. I'll
So
start
look,
watching
so
it.
every season it all takes place in a resort. Every season's a different location. First one's Hawaii. Second one was Italy.
Wow.
Third one is in Thailand. So you get like the whole vibe of every country they're in.
And
whatever.
what is a White Lotus?
I guess it's like a really fancy, rich, bougie, all-inclusive resort. So the people you're seeing, you're following like 5 different families, and they all have weird dynamics with them. So you're just watching them all interact, and somehow they interact with each other on this resort. And there's like a big crescendo every season.
Are they
Something
like
happens.
on a mission to do something?
No, it's just them on vacation, but they're all fucked up. Like they all have
Oh, is it like some sort of like mystery that you have to kind of unsolve? Like,
kinda like something they'll reveal like something happens at the end of the season.
Like,
Yeah,
what kind of genre is it?
It's like drama, comedy.
Did you watch all 3 seasons?
Yeah, so-
Can you
so-
tell us what happens in like season 2 or some shit?
So the first 2 episodes, the first 2 seasons, the crescendo is somebody dies. Okay. You just don't know who it's gonna be.
Don't tell me.
But that's it.
Okay.
And then you see how, and then yeah, that's it. But it's a really interesting show. People talk about it all the time. Like for instance, there's the characters that are on this season. There's 2 brothers that are on there as like a dynamic of 2 brothers, a sister, and that's
Hey,
it.
are they-
It gets a little crazy, you guys.
Is
You
it
know,
the same?
gets a little
Is it the
crazy.
same people for each season?
No, different
So it's a
cast.
different resort, different people.
Oh, totally different cast.
Totally different cast.
Totally different arc.
Yeah.
I just watched The Simpsons, the newest season.
Is it
and,
good?
It's interesting. It's very different, but one of the episodes is they're parroting the
White Lotus, yeah.
They called it the Yellow Lotus. It's really funny. Yeah.
But you guys should watch it because I'm curious to see what you guys think, and I think it'll be good. It'll do good for views.
Is it 1-hour episodes?
Yeah, like 45 minutes.
We need to be like updated.
And also too, every Sunday they have a new episode, so you can watch it like old school, where you like could watch an episode, talk about it with different people, and then that's when everyone.
You need to get on the Severance train with me, Bart and Ryan.
I'm on Severance, but I'm on episode 2, season 2.
How am I gonna catch up? I have to watch like 8 hours a day.
Forget Vikings, dude. Watch Severance. We got.
He's almost done. You gotta finish.
Just finish Vikings.
Yeah, but if I got 1 or 2 episodes a day, right? That means I got a whole week to finish, maybe.
You gotta call David and tell him to put in some fucking work.
I need you to sub. I gotta watch Severance.
He watches all these animes right now because he just stays home with the baby.
Dude, just watch it you eat 3 times a day, right? Just watch it every time you're eating.
I don't have 45 minutes to watch while I eat.
No, you
No,
just watch
my
20
fucking
minutes.
meals are like 10 minutes.
Oh, never mind.
Speaking of meal, where the fuck is our meal?
It's almost here.
I heard you telling
Severance.
Ryan that to watch Severance.
You put me on Severance.
And then you put me on Red Severance, and then I remember Ryan saying that he started watching it, and I overheard telling you how good it was.
Bro, he was texting me in caps locks, and he's like, "What did you do to my life?"
It's the theories. It's perfect for Ryan because it's how he gets ideas of.
So we started
how to torture
watching.
us.
We started watching it, and it's fucking good because it's like they don't tell you anything, but you're locked in.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dude, this is some genius writing, genius fucking
Really good world building.
world building. You're like, what the fuck?
Compared to Breaking Bad.
Well, Breaking Bad's our world.
Different. Yeah.
So it's really, really
From
different.
a writing from the art of writing perspective, Severance is more masterful because Breaking Bad, it's like, I would say that's like level 1 writing. Person with a problem needs to solve a problem. This guy has to go against himself to become this new person. That's like level 1 writing, right?
Story we've seen before.
It's to the point right now where Severance is more than likely going to be the turning point for Apple TV in general.
It's gonna be their first big hit, probably.
Well, because Ted Lasso was huge, but Ted Lasso was just like, okay, I guess Apple TV doesn't suck. Severance is like, okay, Apple TV's kind of tight. We should subscribe.
Because I feel like Ted Lasso scratched the itch that like American viewers have, where it's like having a sitcom. Because there's not many like sitcoms like that anymore.
And they just
right?
got approved for season 4.
Yeah, so Ted Lasso's like they're gonna be killing it. But
watch Ted
but
Lasso?
Severance,
I've seen some of it.
when you watch Severance, you're also
You would enjoy Ted Lasso.
Football. Yeah,
Football?
like soccer.
Oh.
I just feel like you would enjoy Ted Lasso specifically.
yeah, him.
I just feel like it.
I feel like Severance is a whole different show. Like it's something I've never really seen before. You know. It's
Okay, I'll catch up and then we could talk about it every season, every time we.
I've never seen it done like this.
This is why I think Ted Lasso. Did you watch Ted Lasso?
Yeah.
I feel like almost every main character has a bit of Joe in them.
In Ted Lasso.
Think in Ted Lasso. Think about it.
like everyone's very.
From like the captain, the fucking to Ted himself, to the female owner, like to even fucking the girlfriend. Like every single one's got a little bit of Joe.
That's true. The guy Roy.
Yeah,
This
Roy.
guy, dude. Yeah, watch Ted Lasso. Watch Ted Lasso.
There's so many good shows. I think I even wrote it down because someone told me. Maybe it was you that told me to go watch it.
Part of me, like, I wish there is a part of me that I feel like I wished I liked it a little bit more.
Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
So Severance is #1 right now for.
It's not like a. I can't wait for the next episode.
It was like a fun watch. It was like, oh, cool, I'll watch this on a plane.
In the same category of fun watch, which I'm really, really excited about. Like, it's on my list, but obviously there's too many great things because TV's so good right now. Is Righteous Gemstones.
Oh, Righteous Gemstones.
What is that?
Someone told me on March 23 to watch Ted Lasso as well.
So last week. That's last week.
Could I say that you have that written up?
No.
So Righteous
That's Sunday.
Gemstones is with John Goodman. It's a comedy and it's about mega churches. Oh. But like in like a really wild way.
Hey, I want to see that.
Super mega church, really, really good concept. Solo leveling needs to be talked about.
What is that? What's the premise of this?
If you were ever going to try watching anime, which I know you won't,
You should. This one.
I feel like solo leveling is like
Your gateway?
a great gateway. Like to the point where there's only 2 seasons out. The season finale comes out tomorrow, which is I don't know when this video comes out.
Do you watch all your shows on the plane?
I watch a lot on things on the plane.
Oh, see, that's.
And then when you're traveling all the time too, like sometimes you get put up in hotels and you have like jet lag or something, you're just there by yourself. So you just have like downloaded things because you're trying to binge watch and you're by yourself and it's very fucking lonely.
That's a cool life.
Oh, you know what we watched recently that's on Netflix? We'll get back to solo leveling. We watched Adolescence.
That's also on my list.
Adolescence was
good?
fucked up, yo. That shit, like in a good way.
Yeah?
In a good way. It's about this kid that gets accused of murdering somebody.
Ooh.
And then you're just watching from every point of view of like the arresting detective.
Is it all in a one take?
Some of it, a lot of the shots are one takes, which is kind of crazy.
I feel like I think the concept of the cinematography of that is like almost entire episodes are like one take.
And it does make a difference on how you watch it too, like how you experience everything. Because it is like I think they want you to feel like, dude, it's like everything coming
Just
at you.
happening, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they do that with the parents when they get their house raided, and they do that with the whole family, like them dealing with the dynamic.
But if they fuck up, that means if it's one take, they gotta go all the way over.
Some of them
what I'm
are like
saying.
those kind of crafted one takes, which it's like multiple, but it gives you the sense that like if there's no cut in the film, then you can't cut your attention. So it just holds on to it.
We watched that over the weekend while we were jet lagged and shit, and we saw it. It was like 4 episodes, quick. It's good though. Adolescence is really good.
Solo Leveling is only 2 seasons out. It's a Korean manga that like turned into a Japanese anime. It's only been out for 2 seasons, but on Crunchyroll it's already rated the #1 anime. After only 2 seasons.
What's the story?
So there's this guy.
You better say this good right now because I'm talking it up and the way you explain stuff is sometimes a little bit monotonous.
Yeah, so there's this guy. It's a kid. He's like
Energy.
There's this world where there's gates that open up, and in these gates that open up, monsters are in there, and then there's these people that with awakened powers that have to go in these dungeons and like kill these monsters, or else they're gonna come in and fuck up the real world, right? Yeah. And so this kid, there's different ranks, and he's like the lowest rank, which is rank E, right? And so he goes into this dungeon, and then some shit happens. I'm not gonna say what it is because it's really crazy. But then basically he gains this power to level up, and nobody else has this power so far. And so he's the only one that can like get stronger and stronger and stronger. And as he's getting stronger, people are like, "What the fuck? Like, how is this kid so strong?" And he's only rank E, right?
Yeah.
And so the whole thing is about his journey of like just when you think like he can't get any stronger, he just keeps leveling up, and then
You gotta make it relatable to like a goon like Bart.
That's testosterone for sure.
So for example, like this guy, imagine like being like in school and stuff, everybody makes fun of you because you're just like the weakest piece of shit ever, right? And then yes, you somehow randomly get this player power where like these screens pop up and then like you have to do certain things to level up. And in the first part of it, it's like even the thing acknowledges how weak you are. So it says you have to do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, run 10 kilometers, and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, okay, well, what if I don't do that? And it's like, okay, well, then you're gonna die. So then he has to suddenly start working out like crazy, and he gets mad fit, and then he continues on, and then his Riz level goes through the roof. Like he goes back to school to pick up his sister, and like his like fucking long hair and band-aid and like it's like all gone. Suddenly everybody's like, wait, is that Jinu? Is that your brother? Oh my god, does he have a girlfriend? And so Riz level's like crazy. His eyes are no longer like but they're like all the time. Dude. It's fucking gay.
the fights. Okay, so the one
he's
thing,
just looks maxing.
Yeah. so the best thing about this is the fights. Like 100%.
Is it kid friendly?
If you're showing your kid Rambo,
Yes, it is for your kid. Yes.
What do you mean?
But are they fucking?
Rambo's like 1980s rated R.
you literally started when he was basically Goo Gaga with Bloodsport.
Which is the Rambo where he's in the woods killing all the
300.
cops? Which one's that one? Is that
That's
Rambo
the first
2?
one.
That's the first one, right? You showed up. The first one's crazy, bro. There's some wild shit.
Yeah, but it's like 80s action. It's not that crazy.
When I was a kid,
This is a cartoon. There's no titties. There's no swearing. It is kid friendly enough because even the fighting is like killing bugs.
What is it called?
It's called
Solo leveling.
Maybe I'll watch it.
maybe you
with
should
Tiger.
watch it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
tired.
Because he's been asking me about Dragon Ball Z, and I never seen it.
You know what, bro? You gotta watch Dragon Ball Z with him.
See, I'm gonna watch
It's
it
the
with
whole
him.
premise. You would actually like
Can
Dragon
be
Ball Z.
slow though. Can be slow.
Because it's old, right?
Yeah, but we went through it, and honestly, I'm glad I watched Dragon Ball because now I can really appreciate like the stuff that's.
But we also went through it because we only had like 3 options total in the world.
Dragon Ball Z is fire.
It's not bad though. There's a new what do you call it? Dragon Ball Z Kai, which basically shortens
like the abridged
old one.
version, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
But I mean, the whole fitness industry now,
It's all Dragon Ball
they
Z.
all grew up and inspired by. Like, everyone wanted to be like Dragon Ball.
Because a lot of these stories are about the main characters just leveling up. Just when you think like this is the challenge, this is it, they fucking somehow like overcome it through like.
It's just the zero to hero archetype of storytelling that's just like really, really dope for, you know, the regular people.
Asian kids love that shit, yo. Asian kids love that. I do too.
But that's where it's at right now.
So I'm gonna watch Solo Leveling. You guys got me hooked.
Dude, the fights are so sick, dude.
I'm gonna check it out.